Hooked up close. There is a player. rainssa blinded up 2-3 times. Now there's an opportunity, though, because she's actually flanking them out, catching them off guard alongside Ritha to grab the kills back in their favor.
Especially since I feel it was in Icebox where she got that double kill with the right click on that eco round. Plant is gonna go down, but it's not looking the best.
Which... Hold on, the heal hasn't gone onto Ritha. They're just forcing the fight right away with rainssa down. This now becomes an easier 2v2. The low HP and the time on their side. Halfway diffused already. Petra needs to hurry it up and get around that corner in time. And bloody block! It comes in, and G2 still come out on top. That ready for a mid play, and they're avoiding all the stars as well. The recon over on the site gonna catch Ritha out. They know where she is. They're revealing her this whole time. The spray is good and returned by Proxima to leave Giuliano in a 1v3. That spike not quite in the open. She can go over and grab it. What does she do with it from there? 1 star to play with.
Timing was good because now she's retrieved the spike. So Oxxgen is not seeing it. She doesn't have any. She said only 1 star. Taking a little bit of 8, and it's going to work. Proxima is not buying this. She's just not.
Oh, that's not.
I don't think they expect what's coming on from A. Standard, and ness is gonna find the first one.
Spike down A.
This is a second as well. ness is just tearing them apart right now. Mimi wants to try and deal with her, but she finds Proxima, and ness is quick to come through on this one. You already have ness making it into the corner, but that's a free spray down, and you're returning the favor of the previous rounds. Shutting down ness this time. Oxxgen under heavy pressure. There's another player known to be on the backside. They spotted rainssa earlier.
Just back off and be like, yeah, it's definitely not worth it.
Yeah, even going in and giving... Oh, no, she's going to get caught. Still, they're able to make it to the site. rainssa caught by it as well, is unable to challenge. Although that recon gets a tag, it'll see very little afterwards. We'll have the plant down for G2 in a man disadvantage. Plenty of ultimates left to play with on each side, and it's going to be Ritha just running straight in. She's looking to take all the kills. With aNNja and Zaz left, there's not a lot really to defend this site for G2, but they step up massively so. With rainssa left alone, she can't even jump out of heaven. aNNja on low HP right down below. The drop shot not going to land. rainssa almost dying to the fall damage. The wall goes up. The defuse comes in, and now rainssa looks to peek around, but it's Ring-a-Ring-a Rosie coming up behind is aNNja, and she's over towards this side of the map, ready to take these fights as the push comes through. And that's unfortunate for Ritha.
My eyes are better than you.
It was an attempt. I don't know how aNNja's killed her with the classic, but fair enough.
It's just something that aNNja can do. I love what Proxima and Gia are doing onto mid and onto C. Cosmic Divide is going to grant the plan. They're going to just play for... The spike is planted for them. And now we're going to try to see Oxxgen. They still have the paranoia. I was actually thinking that Proxima was going to use it onto Garas, but she was like, no, we still don't know what's going to happen on the round. It's just not worth, sorry, my 400 credits.
That
Giuliano
dash.
Here, wow.
Oh, it gave it away to Giuliano, but she's kind of whiffed there onto rainssa. Going to be walled off and taken down by the op. The smoke down. This is going to stop them for a moment. Hunter's Fury, shock darts, everything coming through. Oxxgen were ready for it. They've only tapped it. Now they look to take the fights. They're trading back and forth. Petra left in the 1v1, but it's an operator she's up against, dodging it perfectly and running that clock all the way down. She knows there's players on their way up here and gets the jump, but decides not to. She is on fire in these early rounds. Let's see what else she can do, though. Players now pushing up. She's dodged the flash perfectly. Good timing on that swing. Coming out to help her teammate. Giuliano's left alone with a classic jump peeking with a right click. I mean, that's desperation for you. And Proxima will close this without using too much. Although I already see that they're lining the Rolling Thunder up right now.
I love the positioning that ness got into this round, thinking about that Cosmic Divide and what they did onto C. She's going to be able to pull, but the plant is going to come down, and aNNja is going to find the first one. Now with the set of ultimates that we were mentioning, Oxxgen with a hard task on retaking this A site.
Yeah, it makes it so hard to get in past this Cosmic Divide. You got to jump out of heaven and you're in the air while they see you. It's the easiest kill of their life. And then running out through spawn. Sure, if you've got a Phoenix or something like that, it's doable, but very, very difficult with this kind of comp. And as the wall fades, she gets completely stunned up. That is beautiful timing and awareness of the clock that was running in the background on those abilities. The flank, they know, is on its way. Ness sure still finds one, but it's the
No
time.
time.
They've got to go defuse it right now, and they will not get anywhere near it. Lead, potentially. It's much harder to win those ecos when it comes to Haven.
I'm just waiting. The gravity well. I'm a big fan of this shit too.
Oh, it's nasty. It really is. That stun landing
And the
perfectly
stun.
as well. God, the utility has been so on point for G2 so far. With only Gia left, a 1 versus 4 isn't looking too likely. We're most likely looking at an 8-5 lead for G2, an eco out of Oxxgen, and well, things spiral out of control potentially at that point for the Oxxgen side. They need to find their legs very early on in this half.
You know, on this, Gia's gonna find the first one. I mean, if someone can do it on this map, it has to be Gia, what we've seen on the defense, but it's gonna be a really tough one. And he's low in HP, but that push from short is coming in already.
30 seconds left.
And it's too much
Where they've
pressure.
got to really pull ahead. Strides past where they were. aNNja's operator isn't finding anything on A long right now. Oxxgen fully committing towards a B play. But there are a couple of players here ready to fight back. And in particular, I'm worried about Zaz. Zaz on that breach has looked pretty good. Those flashes have been on point. And now she has the info to play with. Petra to support in the corner.
What are we going to be with a Spectre? But it should be enough. She's going to be spotted, though. So not going to move. And the gravity well again. Oh, my God.
It almost plays against them this time. Ness somehow dragged out and still able to hit a perfect headshot. Oh, that was close. On the spray down after the tag with the operator. One more and it's down. Spike dropped on the floor. Mimi will fall, though, trying to catch the flank. With aNNja and Zaz stuck outside of this ice wall, running into an entire team of enemies. There's practically no way, right? And there's Zaz gone. aNNja should probably save this with the operator.
Yeah, completely. This retake, it, especially with the design of the B side, is gonna be extremely tough. Oxxgen is gonna keep going for the push. She's gonna find. I mean, I'm just gonna shout out and just leave it to you, Mitch, because
It's winnable. Very
she's going
winnable.
for it.
Low HP on Ness. Vandal retrieved as well. That's an even better chance. The Cloudburst fades, but nice shot. So close, you probably can't use it at this point. Dash into sight, though, now. The perfect opportunity to pop that Rolling Thunder. Petra up behind, going to be able to catch them off guard. A free kill on the first. And a second. But now the peek out on long, leaving themselves exposed just a moment too long. Ritha somehow able to come through with a triple, and all of a sudden, aNNja's left alone. 1 versus 3 with an operator in hand. The first is going to go her way, and we know damn well that aNNja's capable. A dash online to get out of there if she takes an unfavorable fight to start with. Matter of connected shots, all that's needed here. She's going to step forward, the camera revealing her as she does, but still pursuing the kill. The dash not even going to be able to be used. Oxxgen pull off an 8th round and
I
step
know you're coming in
ever
on the
closer.
week and also spotting Mimi.
Good pickup. That's a good start. Backside control theirs. They even wall it off to cross over. I like that as an idea. Shock dart. Absorbing a lot of damage there. Rainssa's in a tough spot, having to heal up. Pulled out into the open as well.
Tough spot, yeah.
Oh, wow. She's been hit by a lot of utility to start this round off. Man advantage for Oxxgen on the retake. But look at this little position as well from Gia. She was so good over on Icebox at getting these flank plays through. See if she'll have the same success here.
Right here.
This is going to be a fast push. Fast play out of aNNja. Not checking the close left. Good kill for rainssa. Back sight. Still undetected. Proxima really running under the radar. Gia's flank is perfect. That was a great round out of Oxxgen, I have to say. Yeah. There's no one on A long on Breeze. Don't worry. Cave is clear. Little flank play from Gia yet again. Thorn in their side. Hiding out towards the C site, but they trade her. And that's going to be a rifle retrieve. G2 sat on the site with plenty of players. I'm sure Mimi's going to run out there and let herself die, but look who sat in the corner. Giuliano hasn't been detected just yet and chooses her moment to strike, leaving rainssa all alone in a 1v2. Giuliano still here, but with just the sheriff in hand. It's going to be a big handicap coming into these fights, but oh, the ringer Rosie. So perfect. If you're Oxxgen right now, you probably start to look at putting some of these ultis into use, and well, aNNja's down right away, so maybe it's not even going to be necessary. I feel like Gia on long-range fights has like a 100% success rate. I don't know how it works. Down C long, up middle, doesn't matter where it is. If you're far away, she will headshot you.
This is crazy. Also, the fact that Oxxgen prioritized, you know, getting that orb onto C long. Putting rainssa 1 away from that press, something that G2's not even gonna consider.
One enemy remaining.
Gia's been crazy today.
Oh, yeah. The impact has been incredible. I will say in the last round...
Fairly soon.
Right there. Nowhere to run!
Well, the Hunter's Fury almost grabs a double tag. That could have been huge, but now tucked in the corner that they think is clear. Oh, never mind.
I don't know, yeah.
They were ready for it anyways. There we go. Nice little spray down from ness. Last bullet. I like it. It's got style to it, you know? 4 versus 2. Oxygen look like they've got this one closed out. Giuliano's the best hope of this defensive side, and ness deals with her right away. That's it. 12 to 11. Oxygen. Look at what?
Cage triggered.
That was a lineup for
Gia
outside
is the
A.
MVP of this map for Oxygen if they win it here.
I don't know what Petra was doing though. Lining up an arrow where you're open to mid. The only control over mid they have is a single trap wire that's even too shallow. I mean, that is just strange. Zaz has got an opportunity here as they come on through, but they're going to be checking it. They're going to be ready for this kind of fight, and it is perfectly dealt with. ness shutting her down, putting into a 5v3. Oxygen looking set to bring a map 3 into reality here. The overtime that could have happened, that could have been, now looking to be incredibly unlikely with a huge clutch needed. Mimi leading the charge. Giuliano's been incredible as well, and now as their stars online, they've got information, but look at that, 3 players on the site. Oh, good connection by Mimi. Rainssa catches her off guard, and that will close out the half. That will close out the map.